So here you have it, guys. The cover of NHL 16. Jonathan Toews, Patrick Kane, lifting up the Stanley Cup. You know what? It's a great cover. What do I think of it personally? I just said it's great, but I do have something to say about that cover. I was watching the NHL 16 awards last night. The NHL 16. What the fuck am I saying? I was watching the NHL awards last night. Waiting anxiously for that NHL cover reveal. And enjoying at the same time watching Carey Price win the Ted Lindsay Award, the Vezina Trophy, and the Hart Trophy. But hey, it's not about Carey Price, but I'm still happy because I'm a guy from Montreal, and no, I'm not being biased at all. Anyways, so I was waiting anxiously, and wondering who's going to be on the cover, you know. John Tavares, I mean, two-time Hart Trophy finalist, a franchise player. Jamie Benn, Art Ross Trophy winner this year, who knows? I don't know. Carey Price, why not, you know? After the season he's had, you never know. And then I said to myself, you know what? Fuck it. Just stop guessing and just wait until the reveal. So that's what I did. And then came the time of the reveal. So I'm sitting there waiting anxiously. It's like, come on already. Just, the dude who was doing the show, just shut the fuck up and show who's on the cover. And then bang, there it was. And then mixed reactions. Positive and negative. Like I said at the beginning of my video, great cover. It is. You cannot ask for anything better. Jonathan Toews, most probably the best two-way forward in the world. Patrick Kane, mad skills. He was leading the league in NHL points this year before he got injured. If he wouldn't have been injured, he would have won the scoring championship for sure. He's the one who would have won the Art Ross Trophy and would have been a legitimate candidate for the Hart Trophy. I love the Chicago Blackhawks. They are my second favorite team after the Montreal Canadiens. No disrespect to the players and the organization. But the cover. Patrick Kane was on the cover of NHL 2010. Jonathan Toews was on the cover of NHL 2011. So, EA, I understand what you did there. But I'm just going to ask you, why didn't you pick a different player? Why didn't you give the chance to another player? I mean, I mentioned a few names previously. I'll give you another example. Sidney Crosby. Most probably right now the best offensive player in the world. Yeah, he just came off a regular season, but he's been the most productive player in the past 5, 6, 7 years in the NHL. Could have been him. Why not? So, there's a lot of stuff going on out there in social media, on Twitter and all that. You know, some are actually fuming and are raging about it, are pissed off that, you know, God, they put back Kane and Toews and they've already been on the cover. And I'm one of those that agrees about it. I mean, I'm not going to rage about it. I just don't agree with EA's decision. It's a two-way street, you know? It's like, I understand the decision, but at the same time, I don't understand. You know, it's like, give the chance to another player. I like the fact that they put teammates on the cover. That's great. Okay? The question is, let's say Tampa would have won the cup. Would they have done the same thing? Would it have been Stamkos and Hedman? Kucherov and Johnson? Bishop and, I don't know, whoever else? Is that the idea they had already set in mind? Is that the reason why there was no NHL cover vote this year? Because they already had that mindset of putting teammates on the cover no matter who won the Stanley Cup. So many questions where we're also never going to get any answers. But that's my opinion about the cover vote. Great idea of putting teammates. But I understand Chicago winning the cup. I understand Toews and Kane also are being like the two best defensive players in that team. And putting the picture of them raising the cup, that's a great idea. I understand that. But at the same time, Give the chance to other players who have embraced the cover of NHL yet. But you know what, in a way, I'm not surprised. I mean, after all, it is EA.